Yo, Real 92.3, man. BootlegKev DJ Hed.
West Coast.
A legend is in the building.
A legend.
Yeah. Yes.
Living legend.
A living legend, man. Boosie Badass is here.
Yeah.
You out here in LA, bro. Welcome.
Welcome. You know, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, you know.
And you brought your latest signee.
My latest signing, Lil Blurry. Lil Blurry.
Lil Blurry. So we got Lil Boosie and Lil Blurry.
Yeah. I like how that sounds.
Yeah, hey, I can do a fucking whole collab
We got a
album.
collab album coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how did you find this young Caucasian male sitting next to you? Because he looks like he's about as old as my fucking son. How old is he?
How old are you?
I just turned 13.
He is literally as old as my
There
son.
you go.
A couple of days ago.
Tell him I'm 13, motherfucker.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Yo, so you're 13. Okay, how'd you find him? I know he had a video that kind of went viral, right?
Yeah, he had a video went viral, but one of my other artists brought him to me, and he showed him to me, and when I saw it, like, man, I'm telling you something serious. Like, my heart started racing. I was like, nobody don't believe in this kid to go put this kid down and pop him off. So I was like, man, I'm going up there. You know, I went up there basically by myself, just plugging with Jed and just getting it done, man, because, you know, I know talent and I believed in him, man. I signed him and we just went viral ever since. Everything's been crazy.
That's crazy, man. And it's kind of crazy because you have like a independent upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know, you and Webbie coming up, like, you know what I mean? Like early days to you signing with Asylum and you know, doing the BET Awards. That was a big moment.
Right.
And now you get to sign, you know, artists like you're obviously 13 years old. What did you know about Boosie before signing with him?
I just know he's really fire and he's a legend.
He's really fire?
Yeah.
You play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Hey, you 13 now? Yeah. You 13 now? What age did you start cussing?
I don't cuss.
You don't
hey, man,
cuss?
that's a good answer.
Oh, that's
See,
what's
I
up.
let him hang out with my son. My son don't cuss
everybody's
either.
like, yeah, good answer.
Good answer, bro. Nice.
Get the fuck out of here.
How long have you been rapping, man?
I wouldn't even call it rap.
Well, how
like-
long have you been doing whatever you're doing that got you wearing this jewelry?
Yeah, you.
For like a year, but I just started taking it seriously.
That's crazy.
Can you let me hold some? Like, give me like 10,000, 20,000. Let me borrow it.
Yeah.
I'll pay you back in increment.
He won't. He's lying to you.
No, you can't do
Don't
deals
let me-
with you.
Yeah.
I gotta protect him.
You got to, Boosie.
That's why I'm here.
Hey, man, look, it's good to see you on the West Coast, Boosie.
Bro.
I heard you're working on a blues album.
Yeah.
So tell me about the blues album, because that sounds interesting to me. Because there's two types of people in this world. People that are Boosie. You're kind of a polarizing artist. There's people who like either really love you or they're like, I don't really fuck with Boosie.
Yeah.
It's like one or the other.
It's either one. It's no in between.
Yeah. You know, like the blues album. Where how can does this? It sound like anything you've ever done?
I was raised on blues music, so I always loved blues music as an artist. I always loved blues music, but when I went to playing around and making it,
Right.
the shit just was fire. You know, the shit just started turning out fire. So I was like, man, I'm gonna put me a blues album out. Really, I got the idea from Snoop. I
Yeah.
saw Snoop drop the gospel,
He did the gospel album, and it was.
I'm
good.
like,
It was-
what
yeah, it
the
wasn't
fuck?
bad. Yeah.
I'm finna do a blues album, and this motherfucker gonna jam.
Hey, if you gonna follow in Snoop's footsteps, I'm not sure we want to hear a Boosie reggae album, because you know he did a reggae album.
I
Don't
ain't know
do
about
that.
the reggae. I was locked up with him.
He did that when
I
he was
was
locked
locked up
up.
with him
Yeah.
changing his name.
He was Snoop Lion.
Yeah, they was telling me about that depend. They was like, you know, Snoop to change his name. I was like, I don't know nothing about that.
Yo, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy because from the part of the like country like you're in, like, you know what I'm saying, Louisiana, there's a lot of bubbling artists right now. Shout out to NBA Youngboy. How's your relationship like with him? And if you know, is there any advice you would give to somebody like him? Because I feel like he's kind of been in the middle of a lot of like bullshit lately that, you know, might put him in the wrong situation.
I talked to him, but you know, the more money he get, it's harder for him
to hear.
To hear, you know. So I talked to him, but at that age, and you know what I'm saying, you start getting money like that, you gotta learn from your own mistakes. It ain't too much people can tell you when you become, you know, the boss over a lot of people and call shots. And that's how I was. You gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta fall and
hopefully, you know,
yeah,
get
and
back
start
up.
learn from his mistakes. That's all, you know. But I still try to talk to him. That's That's my little G, you know. But he just, you know, he like a little Boosie, you know. He kind of wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you came home, I felt like it was damn near like you got elected president around this motherfucker. Like,
Right.
what's the first thing you did when you got home? Like the very first thing.
Get some. Never mind.
Yeah.
As a kid.
I was gonna say. I was thinking about that too.
I had went and got I went and saw my kids first.
Right.
Then I went
Your
my-
daughter was turning up on the internet.
my daughter turned
Yo, your
up,
daughter. That was like one of my favorite viral moments ever.
but
He coming home.
he coming home today.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas in trouble.
Y'all niggas in trouble.
Hey, but you know I had went and got me a suite with a jacuzzi in the tub.
Yeah.
I had got me a steak. Then, you know, ate me a good steak. Then I ate something else.
I feel
Did you see when Meek Mill came home with the helicopter and all that shit?
Yeah.
Was you a little jealous about that?
Like, damn, why would
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't get a
I
helicopter.
didn't go to the
Hell-
Pelicans game? What
Yeah.
happened?
Hell no, I came home in the Warden truck.
Right. Did you see that though? Did you see the whole production
Yeah,
that was Meek
yeah,
Mill coming home?
yeah.
Being somebody that was incarcerated, like, and it, I don't want to say in the same way, but
Right.
do you feel like any duties, like, because Meek Mill is doing the justice thing now, like pushing this line as far as, do you
Right.
feel any compelled to participate in anything like that? As far as like fighting for justice, getting wrongfully accused, stuff like that.
I'm willing to help a lot of things that has to do in there, but at the same time, I don't like to be a spokesperson
Right.
for certain things, you know, that might bring too much power. Cause I believe in the CIA hurting people and getting rid of people and like that, you know. So I express my gratitude, even help donate something to help, but I don't like to be the focal point of a whole thing.
You might,
you know,
It might disturb your quality of life.
right.
Especially with your Instagram. 'Cause
Right,
you be riding around
I might
talking about.
eat something out McDonald's and might not come back. You
Yo,
know?
your Instagram is lit. Yo, my G, you was where were you at? Where you was trapped in the snow or some shit?
Man, my Instagram be lit all the
You
time.
was trapped somewhere, trying to get somebody to come give you a ride.
I was trapped in a snowstorm.
Yeah,
We was just talking about that too. Like, is it that hard to find like some medical marijuana in LA?
Nah, I be landing at the wrong time. I land late at night, like 1 or 2, and all the dispensaries be closed. So how you gonna find marijuana?
True.
Instagram. He gonna come in 5 minutes. They gonna be in your DM.
That's facts.
I'm right around the corner. Pull up.
Yeah, that's facts.
It's love like that everywhere you go, huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of people who my music's in touch, like, as far as they lives.
I feel like you use your Instagram like more like a personal somebody that's not like a living legend. Like you don't
Right, because I am a normal
You're
person.
a normal person.
I'm a normal person. That's what people don't understand. Everybody in this world is a normal person. We just got talents, and sometimes that money make them people unnormal.
Right.
But I'm still unnormal. You know, I just hustle a little harder than others, and I'm blessed.
100%.
But I shit on Instagram. I take showers. You know.
Do you want if you give me $20 to get some knee, you want your change back, or you let me keep the change?
I'm the type of let you keep the change.
All right, babe.
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
I like helping people.
Cause I want my change.
Nah.
Okay, so what's the deal with this kid? Where are your parents at, bro?
They're helping me out.
So
They're supporting my career.
So you go meet with the parents and be like, hey, what's up? I'm Lil Boosie.
Yeah, I'm Dad. We just dropped Dad off.
Oh, word, okay.
Yeah, Dad's cool. Everybody cool.
Because they know my son is his age.
Yeah, my son too.
So I'd be like, I'll be like, all right, look, I know Lil Boosie. I know he's a turned up individual.
Shit could go one way or another.
So who's babysitting the kid when I'm not around? Is Boosie the babysitter?
Nah, we got. You know, when it comes to me with Blur, I'm a CEO.
Right.
I'm a CEO, and I'm giving him father advice as far as the game. You know, I know the game.
100%, man.
You know, I know how people gonna come at him. I know how he gotta stand strong. I know what he gonna go through. So not only am I a CEO to him, I gotta be a
like
friend.
a mentor,
I gotta be a mentor to him.
100%.
Speaking of that, where are you at with it? Because I saw some. I mean, you touched on it briefly about your daughter's mother, and she was like tripping on Instagram Live and stuff like that. Where are you at with that right now? Because I remember you commented on it briefly, but
I'm in court.
it's litigations. Oh, okay, you can't really.
So
How many kids you got, Boosie?
1 million.
I'm about to say you got an army,
Last
bro.
time you was in LA, I swear I heard you had all your kids with you, and it was like y'all was out wilding out in the streets. Not wilding like crazy, but y'all out having a good time. Y'all was wilding?
Yeah, we were wilding.
What was happening?
Little Universal Studios.
This summer, I took my kids on every road trip with me because I have them for the summer. So we really wild out everywhere and just went to like nine Six Flags across the country.
Did all the theme parks?
We just had fun.
Gave them a summer to remember.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you feel about black fathers not getting the credit as far as like being in their child's life? Because I think that's a narrative that people like to paint, that black men don't be involved like that in their child's life.
A lot of them don't though.
I didn't. My dad wasn't around either. But I'm just saying, I see what you doing. I see like what Kevin Hart does. I see like, and I see that, and I like that y'all publicize that. Like you don't hide it. Like
because like. I don't understand rappers who do hide it. I don't understand why. That's your child. So I just love my kids. Like they make me happy.
right.
Like when I'm in my home and I'm by myself, I got a few homies there. Shit boring. I got 9 kids there.
That's literally the size of Wu-Tang Clan. Like there's 9 members of Wu-Tang.
If I got
Rest
9
in peace,
kids,
ODB.
it's never a dull moment.
That's facts. That's facts, man. Hey, over your years, man, you've had some historical jewelry pieces.
Right.
Obviously, this is you got your own
Yeah, this
cell
Lil
phone.
Boosie.
You've been making a lot of money throughout your life. You obviously came up in the streets. Whether it's in the streets or as a rapper, what's the biggest L you've ever had to take? Or maybe some packs got lost or
he don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I took some L's.
What's the biggest L? Hey, yo, I mean, we've all took some L's.
Probably this shit I'm fighting in court now for this Capital One shit.
What's Capital One shit?
I got swindled out 390 something thousand.
I saw something about that.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big L.
It's a pretty big L, man.
So so you're in court right now trying to get it back?
Yeah. Well, I done filed for civil court, so.
Oh man, that's a big L.
That's a big L.
That's a huge L. That's
390,000.
You got to pull up. Somebody, I'm pulling. Hey, not him. I'm saying I got to pull up. I'm pulling up.
I'm pulling up over a rack.
I'm pulling up for less than 300.
But I think that was my biggest L I done took right now.
Yo, what's your relationship like right now with Webbie, man? I know you guys are kind of like a little distant, you know what I mean? But you guys will always be associated with each other.
Right.
He's an interesting guy, by the way.
I'm trying to get him in the studio and get a project done, but
fans want that.
I know they want it, but I gotta get him focused. I gotta get him,
Gotta get him right.
I gotta get him in the studio to make that kind of music. I feel like we can't make that music, like I told him, sending records to each other.
Nah, y'all gotta be in.
We gotta be
Y'all
in the
gotta tap
studio.
in,
It ain't gonna tap in right. So
that's the missing element, just getting you guys together.
Yeah, just getting us together in the studio and just getting away and just getting us together.
That'd be a really good podcast or reality show. You and Webbie just shooting the shit on Creative.
I watch that reality show.
That shit'd be crazy.
Be
hey
up.
man, look, you see Drink Champs and all that shit. Y'all, that's a whole nother revenue stream.
Yeah.
Get the Boosie Webbie podcast going. That shit'll be lit.
Hey, I saw a tweet that I just saw the tweet that you put out. I mean, not the tweet, the Instagram post. Happy birthday to BG.
Right.
And whatnot.
Right.
Did you see Birdman come out and like make amends with
Apologize
Wayne
to
and stuff
Wayne?
like that?
I saw some pictures of it. I ain't really know what happened.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you think that? Because I know that situation is kind of it's real shaky.
With Wayne and Bird, I don't really get into that. A lot of people be taking Wayne's side on a lot of it.
No roster.
But I don't even know the side to take.
You're not fully.
I'm not fully aware of what done happened. I just know Birdman. They ain't never showed me no bitch shit. He always been 100 with me. He ain't never. So I can't say what done happened. I'm not in that circle like that. I'm just cool with both of them.
Coming out of Louisiana, like as bubbling as like you guys were, you know what I mean? Like 10 years ago, like. Obviously Birdman and Cash Money is the most iconic label to ever come out of that state. Like, how was there ever a time when you guys were close to ever signing with them, or were there, or even with like No Limit? I mean, by the time you guys were popping, I mean, No Limit, it would have been a great look for No Limit to get. Y'all might have saved the whole tank, you know what I mean? but was there ever any like conversations with Birdman or P, you know, during that time?
Nah, not really.
I know Baton Rouge and New Orleans not the same thing, obviously.
Yeah, not really. I was signed to somebody, so you know, I couldn't make no move, no way. But with them, I was just always the guy trying to really make my own mark.
Right.
You know, I was trying to make my own mark because they was everything.
Yep.
So, you know, I just felt like if I would have went under them at that time, I probably would have never came out.
Makes sense. You'd probably been on the shelf. That's what happened to Currency, actually.
Yeah, because they was, you know, they was right in my neighborhoods. Like, I could have.
You think like Currency was signing like Young Money, Cash Money, or whatever, and then like
sometimes when
it's
too strong, you know.
Yeah,
you get lost in the sauce.
You get lost in the sauce. That's facts.
And they was too strong.
Because the people you could think about everybody who popped and signed Cash Money, but then there's that list that's about this long of everybody who we've never ever
good artists.
Like what happened to Jay Mills and and the Gutta and all these guys? But
I think Gutta getting his money.
He's
Me personally, that's
probably still dabbling and dipping and dabbling.
That's a sidebar. Hey Boosie, I saw you do last year. You dropped Boo Pop.
Yeah.
Did you take any heat for that? Because a lot of people take heat for fucking with the Tupac shit.
Yeah, I took a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my album bagged it up though. You know, like
great project.
I had a great project. You know, one of the hardest double discs I done heard.
By the way, you've put out so much music.
Yeah,
it was when you dropped like 2, 3 a year, right?
Yeah, it's like therapy. I gotta give something to the streets and feed the streets. It's like therapy, man.
Have you mastered this? Like, I mean, because obviously coming up, the streaming shit is new to everybody. Have you found it difficult to try to figure out this whole streaming game and this playlist shit and all that? Like being an independent guy, you know what I mean?
I basically got it figured out with my independent label.
Dope.
You know, I got a couple albums left on my Atlantic contract, but with this, we got all that. We got all that. That's not hard.
And you, go ahead.
I was gonna say who would you drop? I don't know why I was thinking this. My 2 favorite followers on Instagram are you and Plies.
Yeah.
Plies is a damn fool on the
gram. Yeah, fool.
Y'all got to do something together, like a project together, or y'all just got to like a cooking show or some shit.
A cooking show,
like Boosie.
Can you cook, Boosie?
Nah, I can't. Cook.
But give us like some prison recipes, like you know.
I can cook prison.
This how you spread.
Like this is how you make the ramen noodles the best way.
I can make the best ramen noodles with boiled eggs.
So what you put in the ramen noodles?
I put cheese.
Oh yeah, I do that.
I put a little seasoned salt. Okay. I put a little seasoned salt. I boil the eggs. I don't put the whole egg in there.
So you put the egg in the ramen, in the pack of noodles?
No, I boil the eggs first. I peel the eggs and I take the yellow out.
Oh shit!
I cut the white up and just put the white.
Oh,
the
you
egg
only do
white
egg
in
whites in this shit.
I don't put the yellow in.
And you do this in jail?
Yeah.
You can boil an egg in jail?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never been
in the microwave.
I spent the one night
anything in the microwave.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can boil anything in the microwave.
Yo,
I'm so intrigued right now.
I'm
so intrigued right now.
That is crazy.
Yeah, hey, Young Blur was like,
you scrambled eggs in the mic. You never scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I've done this. I've scrambled eggs.
I saw Lil Blur like, you not rocking with the eggs and the ramen?
Yeah, that sounds bad. I'm not gonna lie.
You prefer a nice pesto with
some aioli?
I just like
some chipotle aioli. You're from San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to live in San Francisco. Your parents probably rich, huh?
No.
No, they're not. Yo, that rent.
They're gonna be.
Bro, you got to be rich to be poor in San Francisco.
You really do. San Francisco is so.
They just got rated the highest, the most expensive place
in the
to
United
live.
States. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
What part of Frisco are you from?
I'm from the out of Richmond.
Oh, okay. Oh, you from Rich?
Shout out to Pilo. He's Pilo from Richmond?
Nah, Sue's from Rich.
No, Sue. I don't know. Hey, Eric, I'm sorry. I'm not from the Bay. He's from the Bay Area. He's over here shaking his head in disgust. Looking like goddamn Rick Ross. God, shout out to Corporate E. Yo, I do have to say, when my kid was about 7 years old, I was watching the Mind of a Maniac video on my TV.
Right.
And he saw your eyelids all fucked up, and he started
see him
crying.
Right now? Yeah,
sure.
Come get close.
Oh.
Yo, that's my favorite Boosie record of all time. Shout out. Yep.
Oh.
That's bro.
It's lit.
Hey, Lil Blur ain't fucking with it. You can't do it?
Welcome to a mind of a maniac, the streets.
What up, Jet?
Hey. That was crazy.
That don't hurt.
Nah,
Do it again?
But you couldn't look at him in the first time. That's crazy, bro.
Could you do that, Little Blur? Because then you'd literally be Little Blur.
Yeah, everything blurry.
But I could see what I could do. I could stay the whole interview like this.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Because it's freaking me. It's freaking me out right now. Hey, you are making your acting debut though, right?
Yeah.
You got a glass jaw?
Yeah, I got the Glass Jaw movie coming out.
What kind of role? Can you talk about it?
And give us a line.
What role are you playing in that? Because I don't see you being the crier in the movie.
Nah, I'm like the boxing promoter. I'm a boxing promoter.
Shady or no?
Not really shady, but a little shady.
Okay.
And I got this underground fighting thing going. And the guy, he's gonna be a professional. I can't explain the whole movie.
Yeah, you don't give away the movie.
But
yeah.
I'm like an underground kingpin fighter. Not a fighter, but a fighter promoter. People fight for me and I win the money.
And weren't you acting in a play?
Yeah.
Yo, I saw the play and I was like, just the lineup of actors. We were giving away tickets on the air here, and I was like, man, if that shit ain't worth the money to get in to see my man. Who are you with? It was like you.
Me, Ray J.
Yo, that's all. I'm
K Michelle.
Take my money. Yo.
That shit sound ghetto.
That shit was so good. Guess it's what David
That shit sounds like the greatest straight to BET movie of all fucking time.
That shit sound real ghetto. How'd you like doing that though? Do you like doing the live shit more than the other shit? Or
Nah, I liked it. I liked it because it was different, so it was funny and working with Ray J, man. God.
He's hilarious,
Hey,
right?
bro, like Ray J make everything.
Yo, he's crazy.
I feel like you don't get the. I don't know if people. Do you let people see your comedic side? I feel like you loosened up more as you later on, like because.
Yeah, that's all I do is play. Like I'm a
Boosie,
comedian.
I remember
I'm a
listening
comedian
to-
in my before life.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, like like people always feel like what you would have been in your before life.
Like if you wasn't rapping, you might be a comedian.
Yeah, I think I might be a comedian because, like, even back then before that, like, if you really look at the videos of me, all my
He's
DVDs,
clowning.
all I do is clown because I'm ADHD. like,
Well, I mean, the thing is,
I've
like,
been
a lot.
clowning
Me
since-
too.
All of my homies that I'm from the East Side, so all my homies, it was always you were the soundtrack for the foolishness.
Right.
So it's just a different dynamic seeing it now. Like,
Yeah, I done got older now, so I'm trying to get on my baby, I'm trying to make my artist, 10 times bigger than me.
Young Blue,
Young Blue, you see what I done did with
No,
him?
he's popping, bro.
You see what I done did with
are
him?
you building like a whole? You got
Blurry next, man. I'm building a whole
Empire.
a whole wave.
When's Blurry's first shit dropping?
We just dropped. We got Emotions out right now. We just dropped Now I Made It.
Okay. Are you helping him write?
Nah, he
You
do
write all your
everything.
own stuff?
Hell yeah.
No draking over there?
He can mix and master himself. All that
You
shit.
can mix and master yourself?
12 years
Yeah.
old.
Oh,
Just
man.
made.
what you like-
YouTube, right? YouTube. You learned it on YouTube?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to YouTube, man.
Are you serious? You serious? You serious?
Hey, man,
I
my
really
kid,
learned
all
to
my
use-
kid
No, I'm
can do
saying
is
you know
play
how to do all of
Fortnite
that.
really well.
What do you mean?
You know how to like go in the studio, record yourself, and all that.
Yeah, that's what I did before. Like, now I just don't really have the time to do that. But
He's too busy, man. Look at all that ice.
Let me get that for you.
Wipe it out. Part 3.
I like Lil Blurry.
Yo, by the way, I gotta say, Set It Off, top 10 club song of all time.
Yeah, they always make me do it last.
What do you like performing the most?
It's different strokes for different folks.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm in LA, I do more radio records.
Wipe me down, Zoom.
I do
Yeah.
more radio records that everybody know.
Yeah.
But
At the house is
Midwest,
Yeah,
down
Set It Off,
south,
boy.
like I can go 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
2 hours? You don't get winded or nothing? Like,
Yeah, I get winded, but I get top dollar down there.
bet.
Oh, yeah, you get in your bag over there,
Yeah.
for sure.
Florida got like 90 counties.
Man, shout out.
Hey, hold on.
Bro, I'm telling you, I you know what's crazy is with like I saw I lived in Florida for 3 years and I was there when you got out and I was like, because I lived on the West Coast my whole life and I've always been a Boosie fan, but I was always like the only Boosie fan I knew.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, now I get it. Like when you got out, bro, it was like the only thing I've ever seen close is like the love Kodak got in Florida.
Right.
Like you and Kodak got I felt it. I was like, man, it's like with the people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You and Kodak got a good relationship?
Yeah, I'm cool with Kodak.
I saw you tweet "Welcome home, Kodak."
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
You got a chance to have you talked to him about the situation and all that?
I talked to Kodak a couple of times before he went to jail, and I kind of knew he was going.
It was a rap.
Like nah, Kodak just like I just felt at that time like
because at the time
you gotta learn from your mistakes.
From his mistakes.
Like I just said with YB, like you gotta learn from your mistakes, especially when dudes start bossing up, getting money.
Yeah.
You know, if you 18, 19 years old, $100-something thousand in your pocket, like who gonna tell you what to do?
Yeah, that's fact. Hey, so I asked this to everybody, and you might want to plug your ears, little man. We ask artists who's in their spank bank. Now you've been locked up, so essentially the spank bank is like your top 5 like dream hookups. You know what I mean? Like it could be like, you know, Nicki Minaj or J-Lo or
my top 5 spank banks.
Yeah, like who's in Lil Boosie's spank bank?
You know Rihanna got to make the list. I would love to spank her bank. I would love to spank Nicki bank also.
Okay, shout out to Nicki.
Yeah. Big bank take
I done slid in all their DMs.
Really?
Who else? Who else bank I want? Hold on, I'm thinking now. Hold on, let me think. Oh, this is hold on.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
Lil Blurry blushing. He's like,
give it to us.
Past his bedtime,
bro. I can't say her name because we've been talking.
Who? Oh, come on, tell me. Man, don't do that. Don't do us like that.
You gotta let it out.
Boosie. Who is it?
I'm just trying to see what.
No. Who you been talking to? Though?
I can't tell you who I've been talking to.
Okay. Give us 3 other names.
Is she on social media?
I ain't got it.
Of course she's on social media.
Of course.
Okay. Is she?
I can't tell you because I ain't got it yet.
Where's she from?
I don't want to be like I'm talking.
Is she a model or an artist? Or?
Where's she from? She from Louisiana?
Nah, she ain't from.
She probably from LA.
She from California?
Yeah.
West Coast. We out here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, shout out to India Love, man. I'm kidding.
Oh. Boosie's like, I ain't never coming back in this motherfucker.
Hey, so look, you just told us you slid in Nicki's DMs before.
Did you hit you back?
Nah.
Did Rihanna hit you back?
I was fucked up. Nah.
What do you say though? Like, what's up? It's Boosie.
I don't know. I think I said was like, what's up? I don't know. I was horny that night. I think I said you need a real nigga. I don't know what the fuck I said. Hey, I know that I was scrolling. That motherfucker was looking so good.
You were like, I'm sliding in.
I say, fuck that. I'm a real nigga. You heard me? I can tame your motherfucker. Hey, you need one of me.
Are you below sending a dick pic if a girl asks for one?
Nah, I like sending. You know.
It's like almost because the way back when I was single, I used to look at it. No,
you gotta know how to send them. You gotta make your shit look bigger. You got them angles.
The angles and
them angles make your shit rise.
Right. You gotta make sure you shave your pubes. You know what I mean? So it's like it adds like an inch. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if it leaks out, it's like a free commercial for your dick, right?
Now you don't just want your dick out. You
Safari leaked his dick pic.
Get some money to make a flick.
But think about it.
Safari leaked his dick pic, then he dropped his single. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look,
Lil Blurry.
Hey, Lil Blurry.
I ain't trying to do all that because if you gonna go into that, you might as well get some porn.
You might as well get that Ray J back.
You might as well get that porn money.
I feel you, bro.
I only send pics like that to people
that you trust.
Would you ever do an adult film?
If I was going broke, yes.
If it was looking bad,
yes.
Why not get the bag?
Hell yeah! If it was all on the line, you heard me? I'm finna get loose. You heard me? I'm for real, man. All my artists done left me.
Yeah.
Give me $5 million. I'm finna 89, 69, 64.
He said 89.
89. I don't even know what position that is.
I gotta stay
Boosie, Boosie, you getting up there. You can't do the 89.
Shake back, man.
Hey, Boosie, you getting up there, bro. You can't do the 89 no more. You gotta let that one go.
Well, look, Boosie, we appreciate you coming through, man. You a real one.
Hey, I fuck with you.
Lil Blurry, you got new music out. Tell everybody they can find you on Instagram. Tell everybody, you know, get everybody hip to your social media and all that.
My @is @Lil Blurry.
Lil Blurry.
Yeah, @Lil Blurry for
You seem like
everything.
a good kid, man. Don't let none of these face tap rappers influence you.
Nah, we ain't.
Stay away from Lil Xan and all that bullshit. You seem like a good kid. You know what I mean? Keep your head on your
Make
shoulders.
great music.
Listen to this guy, make good music, and you know, stay away from the 89.
Yeah, don't 89.
Boom. It's Real 92.3.